Hello everybody and welcome to this playthrough for Rookie Division with the tournament wind here for the Winter Major Tournament in Golf Clash the game. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. And make sure that you do hit the thumbs up button, also subscribing to the channel. Make sure to turn on notifications for the latest news here on YouTube. And also go to patreon.com/golfclashtommy to get the ultimate tournament guides. Link directly in the description down below. We have rookie, we have for all the divisions. Make sure to get them today. Follow the info box on the right hand side for the club distance adjustment, elevation adjustment, also what club and ball type I suggest you to play with. Have in mind that these are suggestions. You don't have to follow if you don't want to, but there is always a plan behind it. Let's go to hole number 1. So for hole number 1, we are going for the green area. We're not going for green on the right side over the water. This because we will then risk a lot. Especially I do feel that we will have a very tough time to reach over and actually get the ball to the green area. So I'm doing a hybrid of it by using 4.5 bar topspin, 2 bar side spin to the right. I'm aiming for the first bounce on the fairway above the rough, second bounce into the rough above the bunker to then roll out towards the green area for a simple wedge. Have in mind that you're going to have to use overpower if you play with an extra mile level 7 or below. Having an extra mile higher level, then you will not use overpower. So basically make sure to check how much into overpower you go to decide which way you want to play. Second shot, we play with the wedge. Play with the wedge that gives you the best ball guideline possible. For me, it's the Firefly. I also have a lot of topspin on the Firefly, which is something that I really do enjoy. 10% elevation based on true club distance here. But in the end, though, with this type of wind, don't move the ball guideline outside the cup because you will still get it to drop. Simple one to start with on hole number 1, and it's going to have to be a must eagle. For hole number 2, we are going to play a rough bump. I'm going to explain why we play the rough bump and not going the left side route, which is the more common one in tour play. 1 bar of side spin to the right. And you can see that the ball guideline is going slightly short, approximately 1.5 green square, and also pointing to miss on the right hand side. Minimum distance with a 10% over adjustment, which is 3.7 rings. We're gonna hit perfect, and we're gonna see this ball hit the rough nicely and roll up towards the pin. The problem we have though is that we fall short, and the thing that we do need to do there is to add a little bit of topspin on our club to have the ball guideline to go just short of cup on this one. I do feel that the left side brings too much inconsistency for my taste, especially with the tailwind that we're having, where there is risk going in between clubs. So I would strongly suggest you to play the rough bump, go with the quarterback as well to get a good ball guideline and a good accuracy to make sure that even if you hit a bad shot, you will still clip the rough. For hole number 3, we're gonna play in direct headwind, 4.5 bar topspin and 2 bars of side spin to the right. If you have the possibility to play with a kingmaker, do so, as using more side spin will most definitely help out here for this shot. Also, having more topspin is going to be helpful here. So I would say maximum 7 bars of topspin if you have the possibility to use topspin like that. Adjustment maximum distance plus 20, and we go with half a ball of curl to the right, trying to get the ball in between the rough on the left and the rough on the right. Second shot, we play with the big dog. It's very important to play with the big dog, as you otherwise will struggle massively playing with a low level type of sniper. And, you know, because we are going to have to play with max overpower if that's going to be the case. So we play with the amount of rings overpower that we do adjust into, in my opinion. So if we adjust 2.5 rings into overpower, we use 2.5 overpower. Yeah, 2.5 rings of overpower. Unfortunately, great left, and obviously with the big dog with the bad accuracy, that ball will fly more left. But in the end, I'm on the green for a very simple putt, and that is the only thing that matters, in my opinion, for hole number 3. For hole number 4, we're gonna play another rough bump, and we're gonna play quarterback and have sniper in our bag. The reason we have sniper in our bag is to, you know, make sure that we can find minimum distance line, but we're not gonna be entirely minimum distance here, so have that in mind. One backspin, one left spin, and then yellow rain just barely outside the rough with ball guideline through the hole. Then we will adjust in the video. I do adjust 4.2 rings. I would, however, recommend to play minimum distance plus 10, which is going to be 3.7 rings, and that is, you know, that difference there is approximately what we do miss this shot by. You can see it bounce nicely, speed-wise it's fine, and we missed that with 3-4 decimals to the right. So minimum distance plus 10, power 0 ball is going to be the trick for hole number 4. For hole number 5, we're gonna play a par 5, which offers a good chance for an albatross, and that is actually a nice surprise, especially when the other 2 par 5s is not that fun to play with the wind setups and the toughness with it. Max plus 10, we start our adjustment just before plus yardage. 4.5 bar topspin, 1 bar side spin to the right. We're just trying to make it as simple as possible, getting the drive just up the fairway. So we're looking to get the ball up here, and we do have ourselves 330 yards. Second shot here now is going to be played with the sniper. Make sure to estimate your club distance, and once that is done, you shall go with 1 bar of side spin to the right, and I will add a little bit of backspin, so 0.2 bars of backspin. Ball guideline to the hole, and then we shall be adjusting for medium distance with no elevation. We're gonna change that because we're going to play minus 15% in terms of elevation, which we're gonna add here now. So there we do have minus 15% in elevation, so it's an uphill adjustment that we're making. Unfortunately, I do hit great left, but with a perfect, I'm not sure, but it looks like it was gonna go in. Very good chance here for hole number 5 for an albatross. For hole number 6, we are once again going to play in headwind. A lot of headwinds in the qualifying round in rookie division, unfortunately. 4.5 bar topspin. I'm also using side spin to the left. You can see that I'm very close to maximum distance, and I will adjust just into maximum distance, and therefore I will apply 1 ring of overpower. Maximum distance plus 10 is the adjustment here, and we're getting the ball over to the other fairway and position ourselves very nicely for the Saturn, which is the club that we will be playing with now for the second shot. Saturn we do have, and the Saturn is what we're gonna use, and now I'm using 5 bars of backspin as a start, but changing directly to 5.8 bars of backspin and 1 bar side spin to the right. You can see that I'm aiming right side of the pin, and this is that the green falls massively right to left, so to be able to compensate for that, we need to get the ball to come in the right side of pin and then fall a little bit down to the left. Max plus 10 is the second shot adjustment, and you can see that we come in with the speed that we want, but the direction is just a little bit off, so we need to move a little bit more left based on that position. But this is an extremely difficult shot to drop, and the reason we are playing this type of shot is obviously because we cannot reach over to the center fairway if we're not having at least a flat crosswind. So they give us a tough win for hole number 6, but we do have an opportunity, if having the possibility, to use the Saturn. For hole number 7, we're gonna play with our sniper, and I play with sniper level 7. Have in mind that if you do play with a higher level sniper, you will need to adapt your position. We're gonna talk about that once we have made this shot. 2 bars of side spin to the right, 1.5 bar top spin, and as you can see there, I'm looking to have the blue ring to the left by the sand trap to the left, and incomplete max distance with sniper level 7. Maximum distance plus 5. Unfortunately, I don't really go with that. I do adjust 1-to-1 here, so 3.2 rings for 3.2 miles per hour, but I would recommend max plus 5 power 3 ball settings, which would be 1 extra decimal. The ball comes in as we want to, but we need that little extra to the right so it falls down sooner towards the pin, because you can see that we just barely missed this one. This is an extremely good chance for a drop, in my opinion. For hole number 8, we are actually gonna go for a single rough bump to green. I was like thinking when I saw this wind, and like, okay, should I go with a mauling ball and do a double bounce that I usually do? But like, why? Why risk so much, especially with a great ball? Here we can play with a great ball proof shot and just get ourselves to green easily and actually get ourselves, yeah, a little chance, slim chance for an hole in one. I start in complete max distance with extra mile level 6, making sure that the yellow ring is more or less completely inside the rough. I do go with 2 bars of side spin to the right. I'm also using 1 bar of backspin. And you can go with a little bit more backspin if you want to, but you know, I rather want to have a little bit less backspin so I don't risk falling short, especially with a great right. And max plus 10, we adjust and we take our shot and hit perfect. The thing to have in mind though, if you have a club that is below extra mile 6, which extra mile 5, 4, etc. Play with a power 3 ball, because otherwise you're going to have a problem with the power, and you're going to have to push up or go with overpower to get to play the same type of shot. So again, extra mile level 6, power 2 ball, extra mile level 6 plus power 2 ball, extra mile level 5 or below, power 3 ball, and then we make it just simple. Take the eagle and walk on to hole number 9. We are going to end up with hole number 9 as usual, where we're going to play a tough par 5. Tough par 5 in the sense of that we do need to make the drive correct, otherwise we will not reach for the green in 2 if we go into the rough or sand, is what I'm trying to say. 1 bar of topspin, 2 bars of side spin to the right. We start very close to maximum distance here with a power 3 ball. Adjustment is going to be maximum distance plus 20, and make sure to not go with any type of curl taking this drive here. Now, having curl to the right could potentially put yourself clipping the tree, and then it's game over for the eagle. We're looking to get the ball down the left hand side or the top left and get ourselves an open view towards the fairway, not towards the green, because that's not going to be a possibility. So we go on the left using half a bar of backspin, 2 bars of side spin to the right, adjust maximum distance, no elevation, and then we shall go with full curl to the right, no overpower, if it's not that we do adjust into overpower, because then we're gonna have to add just a little bit. The plan here is to get the ball to green. If I drop this one, it's gonna be an absolute super bonus, so don't expect a drop here for hole number 9, but you should at least, with the adjustment, get yourself a safe way getting the eagle for hole 9. Thank you so much everybody for watching this playthrough for Rookie Division with the tournament win here for the Winter Major Tournament in Golf Clash the Game. Video sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Thank you once again for watching and good luck in your Golf Clash game.